Hey everyone, let's get ready for this workout by starting with a proper warm-up. We're gonna start with some hip circles. So keep your stomach tight, stand nice and tall, lift the knee up as high as you can without rounding the lower back, and just do about 8 to 10 reps on each side. When you're done with one leg, go ahead and switch over to that next leg. This might test your balance and it's okay to help yourself. So just breathe through the movements and keep going. Okay, moving on to loaded beast. Knees and shins off the ground, arms extended forward and hands on the ground pushing back into your heels. Head is facing down so your spine is neutral, pushing away from the ground with your feet and arms, then going back into that normal plank. Do about 8 to 10 reps. Moving into the Spider-Man mountain climbers, you're going to start at a high plank, keeping your core engaged. Step one foot up and outside your hand into a lower runner's lunge. Try not to let your butt go way up in the air as you step your foot outside. You will repeat the same movement on the other side and go for about 8 to 10 reps. Moving along to the next warm-up exercise, you will sit into the lowest point of a squat position. Grip your hands together and rotate your arm shoulder outwards to open up your chest while having the head and neck turning in the same direction of the shoulder. Continue to repeat on each side. Do 8 to 10 reps. And from that exercise, you will go into the last warm-up exercise, which is standing squats. Make sure your head is high, chest is high, abs are strong, and you're pushing off your heels. Stay there for about 8 to 10 reps. And then you are ready to start your workout. Okay, moving on to your first exercise. This is gonna be a circuit of 2 exercises. You're going to do one for 45 seconds and you're going to superset it with a 30-second interval. So your first one is Bulgarian split squats. And you're going to do it in a slow tempo. So you're going down nice and slow and then up for 1, 2. So stay in that slow controlled movement each time and you're going to go until your 45 seconds is up. You're going to be burning here, so stay with me. Make sure that knee doesn't pass your toes. Make sure your stomach is engaged. From there, you're going to go into side-to-side shuffles. So stay with me, stay nice and strong. Keep going into that slow tempo movement. Keep breathing. Now you're gonna go right into those side shuffles. I placed my weights on the ground just to kind of give me an idea of where I should shuffle, but you don't have to do that if you're doing it weightless. So just move along, keep going, keep those knees nice and raised, keep your stomach nice and tight. Breathe through this because you're gonna get winded, so it's very important for you to breathe through. Now you're gonna switch into that next leg. Make sure your toes are aligned with your knee and you continue that slow tempo. Remember, you're going down slow and up for 1, 2. Make sure you squeeze those glutes and you're pushing off that heel. Now, we're going to be here for quite a couple rounds, so it's important that you continue to breathe properly. If you need to take a break, by all means, go ahead and do so. If not, mind over matter this. You've got this. Keep going. Here we go. Go into that next leg and keep going. You got this. Breathe. Make sure you stay nice and slow and controlled. Keep that tempo going. Down slow, up for 2. You're doing great. Okay, guys, stay with me, stay strong. You are doing the last set of these shuffles, and then we take a break and we can breathe and we can move along to the next exercise. Stay with me. You got this. Okay guys, go ahead and take a break right now before we move along to the next circuit. You did amazing. Okay, for this one, you are going to need your resistant band. Make sure you have enough tension. So you're gonna move up just slightly so you feel that tension, you feel that muscle being worked. You're gonna go back into almost like a runner's lunge or a rear lunge, and you are going to knee tuck and use your core to keep you moving, to keep you strong. Make sure that front knee isn't really passing your toes. You want to stay nice and straight. Use your arms to guide yourself. You're going to be here again for 45 seconds until you go into the superset exercise, which is in and out squats. So stay here until your timer goes off. Okay, now you're going into the in and out squats. Make sure you go down as low as you can. If you can only go so far, that is fine. If you have to step out instead of jump because you are exhausted, don't worry. Just keep pushing off your heels and keep a tight stomach at all times. If you have to kind of slowly pause in this set, that is fine, but just remember it's 30 seconds. So now you're gonna switch into that next leg. Here you get a little chance to breathe, but you're gonna keep going right into that next leg. You will catch your balance here, so give yourself some patience too. Make sure you do it slow and controlled. Don't get sloppy. You wanna stay breathing because you will be here for a couple rounds and you will need to pace yourself. So continue to use those arms as a guide and keep your stomach tight because that will help you. Trust me when I say I know these burn. So if you have to pause, don't worry. If anything, keep moving, keep that mind over matter mindset, breathe, and you are almost there. Now you will notice you will start to lose that strength. So remember, it's important to stay breathing. Give yourself a second or two. That's fine. Keep moving. If you have to step it out, no worries. Go ahead and do so. You're almost there. You're almost there, guys. Now, the important thing about going back to back and challenging yourself is that you maintain good form, or you catch yourself and you put yourself in that proper position again. Because yes, you will lose strength, and yes, You will need to kind of adjust yourself, but just don't get sloppy. Still try to keep that good form. Don't sacrifice good form just to, keep that speed going. Take your time, breathe through each movement, but continue to kind of adjust yourself to that good position. And by now, you should see that I'm having a difficult time keeping up because it is burning. If you have to slowly tap your thighs and kind of step in and out of it, that is totally fine. This is tough. This is not an easy circuit. This will test your endurance. Trust me. Just keep moving along. Just keep doing the best that you can. Okay, guys, you have finally made it this far. This is the last set of these in and out jumps. This is the last exercise and you are done. 30 seconds and you're finished. And you are done. That is a wrap for this workout. You did amazing. You did a hell of a workout. You and I are both burning, trust me.